And hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at this BMW S-Drive 30i X3. This is a rear-wheel drive platformed vehicle here, and it is a base model BMW, but it is giving us more than enough buck for our bargain for our rental car. So I figured I'd do a little review here and take a look at the exterior and interior of the vehicle, and then when we get on the road, do a little driving portion here. But just taking a look here, this is a 2024 X3. So you can see you've got like the blade style rear view, the blade style taillights here. Auto locking, of course. We'll get that in there. We've got some Bridgestones on here, Bridgestone Duelers Sport AS. And the size of the tires are 245/50 R19. So we've got R19 size tires on here. The X3 is a nice sleek profile. I'm not a huge BMW guy, but this is actually a nice profile here of a vehicle. A nice wide hood. A lot of brake dust here. Nice gray color. And no front camera here, as this is a base model, but you've got an awesome looking headlamp up front. Clean design for a BMW, one of their more clean designs, and it's just an overall good looking exterior vehicle. Some functional venting here, and some more fake vents on the side. A lot of plastic trim around, as this again is the base model. Some vacuum cleaner tips, exhaust tips on the back. And it overall is a nice place to spend your time. So we're gonna pop the trunk here, which is powered. And you could see in the X3, there's quite a bit of room here. A little bit of storage underneath there, not a ton, but quite a bit of room in the back here for a, small crossover. Not too bad. Some plastic there that is hard. I don't know why that's like that there. That side is pulled up as well. Probably rental car-ish, but quite a bit of room back here. Not quite as room as our GLE 43 that we have, but a fair amount of room. And you've got power closing doors. I have to say I'm a big fan of this gray. This is a beautiful gray color here. It really accents the curves of the vehicle nicely. You've got one touch open, one touch close, and then you've got quite a bit of room here in the rear. You've got some soft touch materials here. You can actually, with this button, fold down the seat this way to get even more room, and you can hop in. Seating for 5 back here, and with this button you can even recline back, so it's really not that bad of a place to be. So now taking a look here, you can see my headroom. I have more than enough headroom with this panoramic moonroof here, or sunroof that we've got. The seats back here, this is similar to what you get in a base model German vehicle, some sort of textile leather material, but actually quite a bit of room back here. I'm pretty impressed. I like how everything's black. The cabin is black, and there is some soft touch in the rear seats here, but overall, I mean, for the money, I guess you kind of, you get what you pay for in base BMW. Some soft touch areas and some hard touch areas, so really not too bad. I have to say I am pretty impressed here with, here's a nice BMW over-engineered cup holder area, which this does not go down any lower than that because the seats are back. But a nice sort of over-engineered, oh, there we go, over-engineered area here. And of course you can have a ski pass through if you would like. And some nice little headrests there that do go up and down. But this rear view is actually a really nice place to spend time. You have your auto air. Oops. You have your auto back there for your cooling and heating, HVAC. So this is a 3-zone system, USB-C chargers. And now we are preconditioning the car because the key is in the car, but more than enough space back here to be comfortable. And it is a pretty nice vehicle, the X3, I have to say. I'm actually very impressed with this for being a smaller BMW, but having more than enough room back here. So let's head out, and we are going to sit in the front of the vehicle. So now we're hopping in. And what is really nice here about the BMW is that you have hard buttons. I love this. In a 2024, you have hard buttons, which is pretty sweet. You have your trunk lift back there for your mirrors here, which you can control very effortlessly and seamlessly. It appears that only the driver's side is dimming. The passenger side mirror is not dimming. And you get a nice rimless design for the rear view mirror here. And nice seats with typical BMW thigh extension boosters right there. So you're able to kind of be comfortable when you're sitting for longer journeys like we are. You've got the lumbar control and your typical controls on the side of the seat there. And you have a bunch of other interior goodies here. It's a pretty nice place to spend the time. It did take me a little while to figure out all of the knickknacks. Wireless charging, USB charging right there as well, and a bunch of different buttons here for the infotainment system as well. Sport mode, you do have a Sport Plus on this. You can start up the engine. What's powering this is a 2-liter 4-cylinder, about 250 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, if I am correct. And it sounds good. It really does. If you rev it from the inside, if you put it into Sport Plus, can get pretty high up in the rev range, so that is nice. Taking a look at the different displays here, you've got similar to like what a Mopar does with all of your PSI, pound-feet of torque, horsepower, that type of stuff. Not bad. Not bad at all. I do have to say, so this infotainment system, while it is touchscreen and it is controlled by the knob right there, it is a little bit difficult here over time to get used to. There's just so much different stuff here. I almost find it's easier to control with the touchscreen itself rather than the actual button system here. Just a typical German thing. But you do have a nice backup camera when you put this into reverse. And you do have a nice park function right there that can get, you know, a little different if you're not used to it here with this sort of jog dial shifter. But overall, everything here seems to be a little bit more complicated than what it needs to be. And this is coming from somebody who owns a bunch of different cars, you know, Mercedes-Benz, some FCA products, stuff like that. This vehicle does not have adaptive cruise control that I am aware of, which is okay. But it does, you know, it does have paddle shifters, automatic wipers, automatic head beams here, and the blinkers as well. The backup camera does stay on, actually, for quite a bit. Now, I find that the easiest way to go through everything, like I said, is just the touchscreen. So if you want to go to the navigation, you can see where we're at. We are in Phoenix right now. We're almost in downtown Phoenix. But overall, just taking a look here at the exterior and interior, coming from a non-professional point of view here for sure. It's okay. This could be better. This is just vinyl, and you know, there are some materials in here that are cheaper, but again, it's a base model, so what do you expect? Overall, this is nice, and it's a good place to spend time. It really is. So, without further ado, we are going to take this puppy out on the road eventually and see how it drives.